welcome back to another episode of You Should Read This. My name is Christina and I am the teen librarian at the Thayer Public Library. Now, if you watched last month's episode, you might notice there's going to be a theme change. Last time we said we were going to do heartwarming picks. We've saved that for February and instead are going to give you some Fierce Warriors recommendations. Now, the reason that we're doing this is because the Book of the Month pick for December is a Fierce Warrior theme. I'm about to reveal what the Book in a Bag pick was in about a second, but we're going to start matching these up going forward just because it's more fun and it gives you more to read after you've done Book in a Bag. And if you have not done Book in a Bag, then maybe this will encourage you to try it out in the future and then come back here for more reads, or just see what it was and pick it up on your own. Anyway, for December, our pick for Book in a Bag was Legendborn by Tracy Deonn. A brief blurb about this book. We follow Bree, who, for reasons, goes to a residential school program, and on her very first night, she witnesses a magical attack on campus. There's a flying demon feeding on human energies. There's discoveries of secrets of a Legendborn society. There's a hunt for students and creatures, and a mysterious teenage mage who calls himself Merlin, and attempts to wipe Bree's memory and fails, meaning that she remembers everything. Why you should read Legendborn by Tracy Deonn. It is filled with mystery and it has an intriguingly rich magic system. Tracy Deonn's YA contemporary fantasy Legendborn offers the dark allure that series like City of Bones has, with a modern day twist on a classic legend and a lot of Southern Black girl magic. There's just a lot of fun here in this series. Okay, so that is our Book in a Bag reveal for this month. Now we're going to get back into our regularly scheduled programming, starting up first with our Oldie Pick. For you this month, for the month of December, we have Shadow of the Fox by Julie Kagawa. This is the first in the series. What it's about: every millennium, one age ends and another age dawns. And whoever holds the scroll of 1,000 prayers holds the power to call the great Kami dragon from the sea and ask for one wish. The time is near, and the missing pieces of the scroll will be revealed and sought out throughout the land. The holder of the first piece is a humble, unknown peasant girl with a dangerous secret. Why you should read it. This dual point of view is inspired by Japanese mythology, and it has shapeshifters, samurai, Kami legends, humans, demons, a world that is imaginatively blended together to create a brand new and lushly drawn fantasy adventure. I was captivated by this one, and I hope that you will be too. It's also the first in a series, so there's another 2 to keep you reading if you are drawn in. Next up for you, we have our Newbie Pick, and for this, I am going with Keeper of the Night by Kylie Lee Baker. What it's about: death is her destiny. Half British Reaper, half Japanese Shinigami, Ren has been collecting souls in the streets of London for centuries. Expected to obey the harsh hierarchy of Reapers who despise her, Ren conceals her emotions and avoids her tormentors as best she can. When failure to control her Shinigami abilities drives Ren out of London, she flees to Japan to seek acceptance she's never gotten from her fellow Reapers. Why you should read it: action, mythology, family risks. This one really kept us engaged. Next up, we have the Audiobook Pick, and for this I am going with Aurora Rising by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. What it's about: the year is 2038, and the graduating cadets at Aurora Academy are being assigned their first missions. Star pupil Tyler Jones is ready to recruit the squad of his dreams, but his own boneheaded heroism sees him struck with the dregs nobody else in the academy would touch. Cocky diplomat, a sociopathic scientist, a smart aleck tech whiz, an alien warrior with anger management issues, a tomboy pilot who also has a crush on him, and the girl out of space and time. Why you should read it. This laugh-out-loud sci-fi adventure is layered like an onion and gives you a chance to get into the perspective of each character. The audiobook is fantastic because each character has a perspective and there's a different narrator for each person. Our favorite is Cal. In addition to that, when you have things like characters on communications or in the overhead speakers of the ship, or when there's data intel, there's different sound effects for that as well. Overall, just very fun. This is the first in a series of 3. The third just came out in the month of November. Last but not least is our graphic novel pick, and for this month I am going with Teen Titans Beast Boy. What it's about: Garfield Logan has spent his entire life being overlooked. If Gar doesn't find a way to impress the Chosen Ones, the social elite at Bull Creek High School, he will never know what it's like to matter. Gar's best friends, Stella and Tank, don't understand why he cares what other people think. They miss their funny, pizza-loving, video game-obsessed best friend. Then Gar accepts a wild dare out of the blue. It impresses the Chosen Ones, and his social status soars. But the other things are changing too, and the dares keep getting bigger, and the stakes keep getting higher. Why you should read it: quirky, punchy, and it can be read apart from the other books in the Teen Titans graphic novel series by Cami Garcia. This one here is just a little bit offbeat and definitely a good laugh. And that is it for our December Fierce Warriors episode. We will be back in the new year of January 2022, which sounds so weird to say 2022. For the month of January, we will have a grab bag theme. It will be a combination of things that might not have come out yet that I think you should put a hold on, things in 2021 you might have missed, and other picks as usual. We will start putting the themes with Book in a Bag more cohesively in February. So in February, make sure to look for Book in a Bag and then come back here to our YouTube channel later in the month for a matching theme. We'll see you next month. For this, I am going with Aurora Rising. This dual point of view inspired why you should read it. That's gonna fall down.